Today's detour takes place from a location where I was exactly 1 month ago today, Friday the 13th. But today is Sunday, October 13th, and we're in the middle of fall. The trees here in Salem, Massachusetts, and well, pretty much everywhere else in New England, their leaves have begun to change colors, looking a lot different than they did back in September. The leaves aren't the only thing that started changing here in Salem. The parking prices have also gone up. I'm paying $20 more right now than I did last month. $30! We're starting off this detour at a cool 57 degrees here in the middle of October. But as the day goes on, it's going to rise to nearly 70 degrees today. As much as I like wearing shorts, it is the fall, so I gotta sport the jeans. And since we're getting close to Halloween, I gotta sport a spooky shirt. If you're coming down to Salem for the haunted happenings, which is, well, pretty much October 1st through the 31st, I suggest getting here pretty early. Right now it's a little bit after 11, and this parking deck, you pretty much gotta drive all the way to the top just to get a spot. It's gonna fill up pretty soon. These haunted Salem tours and ghost tours, they're in full effect this time of year. People everywhere learning about Salem history, witch history. You know, I couldn't bring you to Halloween Town without showing you some Halloween stuff. And look at this Michael Myers bust. Wow. Look at that. There's a couple more Michael Myers masks. I could tell that's from Halloween 2 from, what, 1981, when he's got shot twice in the eye in the hospital. And I believe that's Halloween, what, 6, The Curse of Michael Myers, maybe? Check this out. This is the original, well, modeled after the original mask. It's also signed by Nick Castle, who was the Shape, aka Michael Myers. And look at these Jason Voorhees masks. That's from the 2009 remake over there. I love that Derek Mears as Jason. That was awesome. And I believe this is, what, part 7? In other news, have you guys seen the Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie yet? I happened to see the Joker last night. It's definitely not a comic book movie. It's a hard R. It's basically it's like Taxi Driver. If you're into that, I totally am. I dig it. I think it's better. I don't know. It's different than the Heath Ledger Joker, who was always my favorite Joker. Joaquin Phoenix is definitely going to win another Academy Award for his portrayal. Anyways, enough about clowns. Let's go talk about witches. These streets are completely packed. Still about, what, 2 weeks away from Halloween. Here on this Sunday, a long weekend, Columbus Day weekend. Everybody is here out and about, soaking in the Halloween spirit of the witch city, Salem, Massachusetts. Even Freddy Krueger is out and about. Happy Halloween, Michael. Happy Halloween, Jack. I know it's still, what, 2 weeks away? But I've never seen this many people here on a Sunday. It's just like kind of rivaling Halloween night, don't you think? Check out this line to get into Count Orlok's Nightmare Gallery, which I have praised this place many times. It's the greatest horror movie wax museum that I've ever stepped foot inside of. Unfortunately, no photos or videos are allowed inside, but I say walk through that. It's like, I don't know, it's cheap money. And you could spend an hour in there just like looking into the eyes of all the creatures. There's over 100 of them. It's basically the history of horror.
You best be careful around these parts. They be lots of critters wanting to get in.
I don't know, should I get a selfie with these three? Tell me something spooky.
You showed up in Salem. You came to the graveyard, and it was closed because they want to preserve the tombstones. That's spooky. Okay.
Can I get my dollar back?
Twist the bones and bend the neck. Trim him of his baby fat. Turn his fur black as black. Just like this.
Every year you outdo yourself. Every single year.
I love you.
This might be my favorite costume that you've ever had out here.
You missed my Pennywise yesterday.
What's that?
You missed my Pennywise yesterday.
Your Pennywise?
Yeah.
Well, it was raining yesterday. That's why I didn't come to town yesterday. Step right up and see the Addams family. It's okay. There are all kinds of permitted street actors out here taking tip money to get a photo taken with them. SpongeBob over there. Got a bunch of witches over here. Look at this line to get into Rockefeller's on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Got outdoor seating. Hopefully I can walk right into the bar. I always like coming in here and seeing the Halloween decorations. As always, here in October, the haunted decorations of Rockefeller's are in full effect. The bar is completely filled, which means business is good here. I got myself an ice cold Bud Light as I stand here in the shadows of the Halloween decorations here at Rockefeller's. All right, just left Rockefeller's. Met a couple fans in there. Didn't want to be on video, but that's okay. Right across the street from Rockefeller's is another Salem staple, I guess you could say. Look at the amount of people out here waiting to get in line to take a picture with the Samantha statue from Bewitched. There is some sort of Salem Street Bazaar going on right now. I didn't even know that. That's an extra plus. All these local businesses have little tents out here, selling their wares out here on the streets of Salem. In fact, this end of Essex Street is blocked off with some bike racks so they can have that street fair. Look at this line to get into the Hex Old World Witchery store. In there you can find cool things like Ouija boards and pentagrams and spell books, candles. And right next door to Hex is Vamp Fangs, where you can go get some custom fangs put right here on your teeth and walk around Salem like a vampire. This is a pretty massive crowd outside the witch house. I'm out here meeting some friends from work, a friend from work and his family. We're gonna do something I've never ever done before here in Salem. I'm gonna actually go inside the witch house. All right, so apparently for adults, do I pay for an adult ticket or am I a youth? I mean, I'm kind of young and hard. Anyways, I'm looking at $9. There was never a witch executed inside this house. This is where Judge Jonathan Corwin lived, as he was a judge during the witch trials. So, nothing spooky in here, I'm sure. $9 up. Okay, that was the witch house, aka the Judge Jonathan Corwin house. Yeah, this place looks super cool when the pumpkins are out here during the haunted happenings. And this street fair continues all the way down this end of the street too. I think I 100% definitely need to buy this t-shirt. You damn right I bought this t-shirt. First of all, it's glow in the dark. Second of all, it's got all the classic Universal horror movie monsters, the Creature from the Black Lagoon, Frankenstein's monster, the Wolfman, Dracula. This is a badass t-shirt. Time and temperature check. It's 70 degrees here. About 4:04 p.m. here in Salem, Massachusetts. It's Tony Basil. It's O Mickey. Salem, 94.5 FM. If you guys are fans of my channel, you know that I'm a big fan of this end of the street. At the end of the street is the Old Main Street Pub, and then we got the Crowhaven Witch Shop. But they got a brand new witch board shop, which is AKA a Ouija board shop I've never been inside of, and I'm gonna bring you inside right now. So I dedicate this next stop to all the people that say, Derek, you always show the same old stuff in your videos. We never been to this Ouija board shop. Actually, now that I think about it, this is the same store that it's like the Harry Potter store where it's all the wands. But I guess the Witchboard Museum was in the back room. I'm gonna go check that out. I've never seen that. We've actually been inside this place a few times, but just never seen the Ouija Board Museum. Like I have stated in many past videos here in Salem, I'm not a big Harry Potter fan. In fact, I've never seen a movie in my life. So I'm not into the whole wands and wizardry. Is that the word? Wizardry? Sounds good to me. Anyways, but we're here for the Witchboard Museum, and that sounds pretty cool to me. I have heard about butterbeer, but I also heard there's no booze in butterbeer, so since I haven't seen a movie, I don't think I deserve to drink one of these butterbeers. All right, so here's the entrance to the Ouija Board Museum. It's $10 to go in. Whoa, look at this room. This is spooky as hell. These are all Ouija boards, all witch boards. Is it worth the $10? I think so. This is the history of the Ouija board. I wish I had the energy to read that to you, but I'm not going to. So what you're gonna do right now is you're gonna hit the pause button. You're gonna read that. You're gonna find out what this room is all about. But I think by all the stuff we're seeing on these walls and hanging on the walls here, this room is, well, it's pure and simply evil. Just look at this place. I've been tempted to buy one for my apartment, but you know, I'm a very superstitious guy, and I actually talked to a ghost back in Cub Scouts using a Ouija board with my Cub Scout group up in New Hampshire, and we talked to a kid that said he got killed in a boat accident. His name was Zeb Osborne. We contacted Zeb Osborne via the Ouija board, and all of a sudden a plastic cup just like jumped off the kitchen counter, scaring the shit out of all of us, because we're like, you know, Cub Scout kids, like 1985, something like that, right? But wow, what an experience. So that's why I don't know if I'll ever buy one for my house, but and I don't even know if I'm going to play around with one of these things, but this is well, this is spooky. Okay, so this is literally it. This was what $10 paid for. This is the Witch Museum, the Witchboard Museum. It's 2 rooms. This is pretty cool back here, though. Hey, look at that. That's a little seance room. But $10 gets you this. Classic Ouija boards of the past, the present, and possibly the future. I don't know if this wide-angle lens will show you, but there's a huge line out here at the end of Essex Street. It's not to get into the old Main Street pub. It's actually to get into the Crowhaven Witch Shop, which is the oldest witch shop here in Salem. I will not be waiting in the line for Crowhaven, but I will just walk right into the Main Street pub right behind me. Get myself a nice cold Bud Light here at the old Main Street pub. I'm excited to see what this house has to offer every year. I love coming by this house. It's always decorated differently every year. A couple years ago, it was what I call the booby trap. They had a bunch of bras hanging in the next alleyway. And then last year, they had a bunch of asses hanging out, and I called it half-ass because it was like basically half of a lower extremity of a body. But anyways, I digress. I'm excited to see. I haven't got a sneak preview of what this house has to offer, so as I turn this corner, you and I will see exactly at the same time what this house has to offer here on Halloween. Man, that's a big dramatic nothing. There's nothing hanging here right now. Maybe I can go ask this guy for a sneak peek of what he's gonna be hanging. But again, 2 years ago, bras, last year, asses. Let's see what this guy has this year. All right, so I'm a big fan of your house. You're my favorite house when I have a YouTube channel. And I always love coming by this house. A couple years ago, I call it the booby trap. They had a bunch of bras hanging out here, right? Then last year, there was a bunch of lower extremities, the ass house, right?
Family.
I called it half-assed because it looked...
He was there. He was half-ass was hanging.
Okay.
I think stupid ass was hanging. Sorry ass was up there.
So what do you got for this year?
This is while we're having the house worked on, so we have a skeleton crew. They're working slowly, but good.
So this is the big reveal right now. I'm looking at it. I'm like one of the first guys.
This is it. We're just wrapping it up today. We've done kind of a late start this year. You can see the female there was just drinking coffee and eating donuts.
This is kind of anticlimactic from what I was expecting. I don't want to say I'm disappointed. I thank you guys for doing this every year, but wow, come on.
Hey, how many people
This is pretty badass. All right, so these people just like stopped me on the street. Who are you?
I'm Brian, and this is Margie from San Diego.
San Diego.
San Diego, coming all the way from California. Do my videos have anything to do with this?
Absolutely.
Yeah, come on.
Absolutely. I've watched every single Salem video I have, and they helped us map out our entire 4-day vacation.
Everything. Where to park, what to eat, where to drink, everything.
Well, the only thing, I'm glad I met you guys, but I just wish I met you when you guys were walking so you could actually take me to a bar and buy me a drink.
We will.
We will. We're going to go park.
Oh, you guys are going to go park right now? Oh, where are we going? Let me get in the back seat. I'm going to go with you guys.
Let's go.
There's been one time where I've met people out here who are fans of detours, but actually live in Salem, and they took me back to their house and watch a Patriots game for like the first half. And I was like, am I going to get murdered? You know what I mean? All right, so right now we're going to step right to the left of this epic police robot mural. We're gonna step inside the Notch Brewery and get a craft brew. My new friends who just picked me up on the side of the road. YouTube fans. Cheers, guys. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
All right, so my boy over here, we're over here showing tattoos, talking about tattoos. This guy has the ultimate Halloween tattoo. Look at this Michael Myers that's the actual pumpkin from the original opening of the original 1978 Halloween. I can tell by the way the mouth is shaped. That is badass, my friend.
Thank you.
You win for today. I'm gonna walk down this very dark street, take you right around the corner past the Roger Conant statue, the first settler here in Salem, and show you what the Salem Witch Museum looks like, well, when it's dark outside. They don't let you take videos or photography inside, so I won't be going inside tonight, but it's still a good place to check out if you're checking out the haunted happenings here in Salem. I think I'm going to step inside one of my favorite witch shops here in Salem, the Bewitched in Salem, show you what's going on inside. You could buy your incense and candles. You could buy a bunch of spell books. You could buy Ouija boards, crazy looking skulls. I actually bought a little mini statue of the creature from the Black Lagoon here a couple years ago. Ooh, look at the large hunter moon. Probably wicked out of focus here on this iPhone 11 Pro Max. Yeah. It's really the best you're getting.
Watch his videos.
So who are you guys and where are you from?
We're from Michigan.
Michigan.
Yep.
And you came to Salem because
We heard it was awesome and we watched your video.
did you plan on coming to Salem before my videos, or was it my videos that got you to come to
No, I
Salem?
think it was your videos. It was your videos.
That is a plug right there. Well, I think that's going to be it for October 13th here in Salem. I'm done. Michael Myers is done. His body count is high. Well, that's going to be it for my coverage of Salem, Massachusetts on the second weekend of October 13th to be exact. I know fans of this channel really dig the Salem Halloween stuff, so don't fret. I'll be back plenty more times, at least 3 more times, including Halloween night in Salem, Massachusetts. And speaking, if you're going to be going to Salem, you need to check out this magazine. You got to pick up this magazine when you're out and about in Salem. They're free of charge and they're pretty much everywhere. It'll tell you exactly what's going on every single day from October 1st through October 31st, including all the ghost tours and what's happening on each day. It'll give you a map around Salem so you can know exactly what to go visit while you're in town. You guys know what to do next. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Give 2 thumbs up. I don't care. I don't know. Can you do that? Leave a comment down below. I always answer all the comments. Check me out on social media. I'm on Instagram, @DerekMillen, DerekMillen. On Instagram, I'm posting where I'm currently filming a detour. You're going to see where I'm at a few days before I post that video up on YouTube. It's also a good way to get a hold of me if you want to meet me out in Salem or any other place I'm filming, and maybe possibly buy me a beer. I'm going to buy you one too, though. Don't forget to subscribe to Detours. Click that little red subscribe button. And while you're clicking away, click that little bell icon. It'll give you instant notification every single time I upload a brand new detour. And as always, I'll catch you on the next detour.